Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Here come a vast quantity of materials. Look at them all. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's always quite cool when they do that. They all come flooding towards you, and I run around in a circle, and then they dump the whole lot all in at once. No, what I want to do is I want to go up here, and I want to make another factory. There's one more thing that I want to set building, so that we can... there's a few more things that we're going to want to build, a few more things that we're going to want to make. So I need to go to here, and I want to go factory basic like that, and I'm going to draw that one down there. I can't actually make my factory basic design at the moment. I need to go to you, and I've only got 3 of them. Right, fine. I'll have to just do it like that, and we'll have to make one of them. The other bits, they should make a... What? Why aren't you making? Again with the red circuits. Everything's about the red circuits, isn't it? It's all about the red circuits. We're waiting on everything because of red circuits. Well, I've got the blues. Why aren't the blues being put down? And I've got... Oh, I've turned off my own robots. That's why. And we're waiting on the construction robots to bring the rest in. Okay, fine. That's no big problem at all. I can simply place that. That's already been placed down. I'm gonna go to you. I'm gonna put you down up there, and then I'll manually fill these in like that. Right, and then you manually fill that one in. There. Okay. We've done that bit. Then I want to go to there, and I want to go to empty barrel. 1 piece of steel per barrel. I cannot use those. Wait, what? You can use production modules for barrels? I had no idea. Genuinely didn't know that you could use barrels, because I thought barrels weren't an intermediate product. Well, this changes things. This changes things big time. Right-click and shift-click onto there. It says 14 steel. I'm going to change that up to 40 steel. Now, barrels don't stack very much. You cannot get very many empty barrels, but we make a lot of barrels. So if I could make myself a few of the bigger... Well, I've only got 15 processing units. You can't make those. I suppose I could request so that I got 20 of them. Do I or don't I go for better product? No, I'm not going to worry about better productivity. But if you look in here, you can only do 10 barrels in a stack. So you only get 480 barrels in a passive provider chest. But that's fine. I want a passive provider chest on that. And now we've got to set up a couple of other little bits. And this is where it starts to, like, change things up a bit. So I want to go up this way. Actually, do I? I want to get... You know, we can do that with assembling machine 1. The next thing I got planned, I can do that with the assembling machine 1. I don't need the bigger assembling machines. So we go up this way. And I go all the way over to here. Now, I want to remove that, and I want to strip out all of this. This is all got to go. We're going to change this round. So things are going to look a little bit different here. This is going to take us a fair while to actually work through it. So first up, I've got that oil on there, and I want to, like, this wonderful little system that we've got, it's absolutely great. We want to look in here. So I got a constant combinator with a cyan signal being output on that, and then this one here, use colors. I've simply got crude oil greater than 20k, and it lights up. So it's a really, really simple, basic circuit. You don't need to do anything particularly complicated for that. But what I would like to do is I'd actually like to copy that one. Like that, just so that I've got a copy of it, and that's going to remember all of the conditions that I've got for that one. So then I can remove it. I can actually, you know what, I'm going to bring it up here, and just in case, I'm just going to dump it down there like that. And no, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to leave that one there. Construction robots can work on that. So now... Unfortunately, the difficult thing with crude oil, with any oil, is that if you remove a tank, it's gone, it's lost. You don't get it back. And that does make life difficult. But it doesn't need to. I'm just going to remove that one, and I'm going to remove that one. So we've still got a pair of pipes to ground. That's all I'm going to remove. I'm just going to take those out. So those will keep working just with a direct feed. This here is now going to start sucking out all of the... This bit down here is going to start sucking out the oil from here. Of course, the other option that would speed this up just a little bit more, which I should have done, really, to start with, is remove those. There. Right, that's done. And that circuit is all set up exactly how I want it. So then I can look up here. These have stopped producing for a minute. They're not going to do anything. And that's stopped producing as well. I could actually start building a few more tanks. Although 4 crude oil tanks is probably enough. I don't think that I'd need any more than that. That one over there. See, there. That was just set to 0. And then that over there was the green... When it's greater than or equal to 7.5k, that little bit there, I'm going to leave that where it is. That doesn't need to be changed. Don't need to change that at all. Just the light indicator was a more simple circuit, but that one relying on... Is it relying on that one? Well, that was just oil. Greater than 7.5k, that one starts up. I could have done this on exactly the same thing. There, so I don't need the arithmetic combinator. I could have done the same circuit as I did down here, and it should have worked anyway, as far as I know. But anyway, we'll worry about that in a minute. So you can see now, crude oil is draining out, and is draining out pretty quickly. That's good. So while that's draining... Actually, you know what? I'm going to let it keep draining, so all of these are still going to be going as well. And we'll let all of those drain out, and then I've got... Sulfuric acid is being taken. That's going away over there. It's being used here. I need to build a new site for it. Where's the new site for the sulfuric acid going to be? That one could probably stay, although I will change the coal. This here... Actually, this bit here we can get rid of. I can get rid of that now. So let me get rid of you and you. And then you are just finishing that off, and you finished that off, so you're all done. I can pick up those two. And now we can start picking up a few... Oh, my robots... Actually, I can activate my robots now. And I will do that. So I want to remove those. Like that. And I want to remove those. Like that. Right. Take out those belts. Take out that belt. That one. And remove that belt down there. Oh, wait. Don't remove the whole belt just yet, because those red circuits have got to stay on that side. That's alright. They'll still pick up the red circuit on there. Okay, that's alright. That's all clean. And that can stay where it is for a minute, because I've got, like, that's where it's joined up through. Main problem is the lubricant here, although that can stay where it is. That's not going to cause me any problems. I just want to... I'm going to need to remove those and drain them away. That's down to 10k in there. And slowly going through. Right. What am I up to? 190. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go up here, and we're going to get rid of... I've got 2 roboports being demanded over here, so I'll just let them go up and take them, and there's 2 less roboports that are being demanded across the whole thing. 29 and 12, 29 roboports, 12 stack inserters, and 36 factories are still needed in our networks. That's alright. So I've removed those bits. That can stay, and I'm actually thinking that we'll be able to increase that bit. We'll be able to change that round. The petroleum is going to need to move. Well, all the tanks are going to need to move. But I need those tanks to empty out before I can actually do anything about moving them. I don't have very much in any of them at the moment. I don't really want to waste too much. Right, you know what? I've had enough of this. Let's get rid of these. That one and that one. And now we start picking stuff up. Just going to start picking it all up because we've now run out of fluid coming through, which means that I've got a little bit of crude oil still in pipes, but it's very, very quickly going to start draining all of that out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up this side and I'm going to build a new storage for crude oil. I'm going to remove all of that up to there so that I've got those out of the way. And then I'm going to go into here and I'm going to take that one like that. So I will put 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4 storage tanks in there. That's going to come over and that's going to join down onto that storage tank. Go there. Yeah, like that. There we go. And plonk you down onto there. Right, so that's now going to start filling up again with the crude oil. And all I need to do for the last little bit, what happened to... I got a constant combinator. Oh, that's because of what I picked up already. I don't actually need another one of them. Let's get rid of that one. You do the bit of red wire. I have to make... Oh, I'll make a bit. It'd be faster if I just make a little piece. There, 1 piece of red wire. I have you. And I want to run you from there onto that tank like that. That one is reading. And that's already started to fill up. So that's 3.5 down there. And it does fill up pretty quickly. With the 4 pumps there going away full tilt, it does start to fill up fairly quickly. So this is not too bad. And that means it's going to light up that first one in no time at all. I mean, that one up there is already above 5. But they've got to even out between the 4 tanks. And we're on 5k. So there we go. That's already started filling that up. These have now stopped running because we have now run out of everything that we were using. I got that little mess of a system going in through there. Crude oil is out. Right, pick these up. That crude oil... Those pipes can go. That can go, and that can go as well. And I'll remove that one, and I'll take that one out. Right, so I've got nothing going into there. I'm going to want to put something more going into that one pretty soon. I've got these here. Have I got any bricks? I'm going to need bricks, because I want to make 2 more of them, so that I've got 5, the same as I have up the top. I want to go to there. You look there. I need 10... Right, I want 20 stone bricks. Stone brick right there. Alright, well, I'll let them bring me 100. Like that. They'll run over with 100 stone bricks. Right here... You're still making things. So I can start lifting these out. Have that one out the way. Lift you and lift you as well. So the oil can disappear. The crude oil in. That can go. I'm just going to leave the lights here for a minute. We might be glad of these. Light things up a little bit. There. That definitely doesn't hurt, having a little bit of light just kicking around there so that we can see what we're doing. Because these lights are actually really cool. We do get a lot of additional light from them. Why are they not taking things that I put in here? I put them there and I asked them to take them away. And they don't come and collect them. And I don't get it. I don't know why they're not removing things when they're supposed to. 7k on heavy oil. Now, heavy oil, the limit I put on heavy oil, the only thing that's actually using it is that one down there. So these heavy oil tanks, it's time to get rid of them. They can go. So I remove the heavy oil there, and also that bit. Like that. Now, did I do the same with some of the... So I got the heavy oil right there. And that doesn't need to change. Heavy oil going into here, but that's on a 7.5k limit. Light oil, and that's also on a limit up there with the heavy oil. I haven't limited light oil at all. Light oil is able to be drained, because there's nothing that you make with light oil just using light oil. Right? Nothing gets made with that. So I've got petroleum coming in through here to those. Let's start removing the light oil next. Get these pipes out of the way. And you over there. That one and that one there. Yeah, that doesn't make any difference. Okay, that's all of the light oil there. So now I'll take the light oil that's coming out. Up over to here. And that way. Like that. Where is that? That's going up to there. So, oh, the light oil's coming in from that top side. Remove it here. I got light oil also needs to go into there. So I don't have anything in there. But this is the flamethrower thing. I've got 16... Oh, no steel. Oh, I did it manually. Right. Well, we don't actually need that then, do we? I can remove that. I can remove this bit here. Just like that. Don't need that or that one. Oh, yes, I do. That one is supposed to stay there. That's not going into it. That's bypassing it completely. That goes... Wait. Remove you, remove you, remove you. That one will stay there for a minute. Pipe here is not quite long enough. One pipe there. You can go there like that and join that one in. And then drop that one down there. Okay, so that's now joined in together. And... this bit down here connects over and then runs down to those tanks down there, which we're going to end up moving. The light oil, I got light oil connected onto there, and it comes out that side over there. And then I got one bit there, but that bit now I don't have anywhere else. That's all the light oil removed, so we can remove these tanks. I don't need 8 tanks. I don't need that much of a buffer. Although if I am going to have that much of a buffer, I will probably have a 16 tank buffer on all of the fluids later. But I'm not going to at the moment. Well, saying that, I'll have a bigger buffer on the raw oil coming in here. That's what I'll do. We'll put that one there like that. And then I'll put that over like that. That one goes out like that. And that goes in there like that. So that's 8 tanks. I'm going to make some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make all of those. So there's 4 there's 4 there. Yeah, that's right. You. Put that one that way. You go like that. And you go that way. There. So that's all of those tanks linked together. They've all spread out. That one's spread out as well. It's slowly dropping down. It's 5.8 down in that bottom corner. It takes them a minute or two to spread out, but they do. And then once they spread out, they're fine. So we've got a 16 tank buffer on here. Each tank holds 25,000. So that is a 400,000 K buffer for crude oil. And that's great. I mean, a lot of people only do it with a buffer of 1 tank. I like to have large buffers on this, just in case something starts to go wrong somewhere. It generally makes life just a teensy tiny bit easier than if you don't have a buffer at all. Next thing that I want to do is I'm just thinking, if I bring that one up, the problem with this is if I drop that down there in order to be able to do it exactly the same, right? And then I go advanced oil processing like that. You can't mirror image them. You can't swap the infeeds. And this is something that's always bugged me, is you cannot swap the infeeds on these. I can turn it round like that, but I can't swap the location of the infeed, so I can't put the water going into there. So I've got 5 of those right there. All I'm going to really want to do with this is do a copy and paste. So I will take that one, and I will copy that over to that edge there, and I'll run that down like that. I'll go out to there like that. So I've got a copy and paste right there, and then I will drop that one down up here. Move that over. Just drop that there, because then I'm not duplicating anything. There's no duplicates there at all whatsoever. Right. while the other robots are working on that, we are going to run all the way back down to the bottom. Now, we've got nothing going into any of these, and that is going to cause a shortage or two fairly soon. Well, it might not. It depends on how well the coal can keep up. At the moment, we've got almost 4,500 robots, but again, we don't have any spare. 3 roboports there. I'm going to run all the way down here so that we can put in another couple of robots down this way. So I want to go to there. Oh, not another couple of robots. I want to drop that. I'm going to shift-click that one. And I want to come down here. Like that. And I want to make 1 roboport. As soon as that one's made, I'll drop that one out there. My robots will. There we go. I've got power to it, but that's now activated another big area down there. So then I want to take this one, and that will drop down there on that. I gotta wait until the robots come along and do this via the map. I just got to wait for the robots to come through and fill in that lot there. It's going to take them a minute or two, and then once they've done that bit, then we can put another one going. Oh, how long is that going to take? I got all of the robots are going. That's all 1,000 robots have now just come rushing through, and there we go. There we go. They're rushing through. We've got plenty of landfill available. I got absolutely tons of landfill available. Look at them go. This is actually really cool. And they're using the robot highway that we've got down through here as well, which is brilliant because it keeps them running that much faster. And that robot highway will end up being used quite a bit. We don't have anything going up through the middle of the base. That's another thing. As we get further on, we need to plan robot highways right through the middle of the base. And that's something that you often forget about when you're starting, is to make sure you plan your robot highways all the way through. You need wide areas. When you're talking, if you want to go big on robots, you've got to have a lot of area for the robots themselves to actually be able to travel. Now, people have been saying, why don't I have separated areas? Why don't I have a separate area over here where the robots will process something and bring it back via train? I can, and for diagonal bits later on, I will. But right now, I want to concentrate on having robots covering the whole area, and I like to have robots spreading out and like doing a huge amount of work. Far more than people would normally have. Now, I don't have any robot highway down here, so they're going a lot slower down here. Let them keep going through. And they're still bringing me materials. Bringing me those down there. I'm literally just waiting here for them to put in a whole load of this. So I'm going to build one more roboport, because I want to be able to drop one in down here as soon as it's ready. I tell you what, I get rid of that now because I don't need it. I could request a bit of landfill, and then I could manually run through a little stretch right there. Let's do that. Let's go for a little bit of landfill. Bring me some landfill, my pretties. Bring it down to me. It's going to take you a minute or two to get here, I've no doubt, but they will. Let's go back up and have a... Let's get rid of that for a start. Right. Here come the logistics robots rushing to get me my landfill. They're going to bring 500 landfill down, so I'll be able to run this through pretty quick, and then I can fill in the rest of it. I want to bring that over to there so that we get over to this oil over here. As long as I can get a few roboports coming down here, that's all I need. So I want to bring that one. That one was up there, so I want to put that one kind of like that down there, which is very nearly almost covering that bit. If they could just come down a little bit further, they would do it. They're bringing me my landfill now. Is that going to be the one? Is that going to be the one? No. I'm seeing these robots heading towards the bit that I've got that red... It's in red. It's in red at the moment, and I can see them running towards it, and they keep stopping and turning around. It's so disappointing! It's going to be the last one, isn't it? All of these... Oh, was that the one? Yes, there we go. Right, let's drop you down into there. Right, that's perfect. That's what I wanted. And now I can bring that down here. Like this. There's the robo port. I will put one there and one there, and I will fill this in myself. There. Put that one in there. Right, now that's charging up. My robots are coming along. I want to stop my robots from working now. Need them not to be working just for a minute. And we're going to take our land... I've only got 11. That's because they went and got it, and then they all turned around and went away again, because I went off the edge of the limit for that. So, yeah, I had the landfill here, and then they turned around and disappeared with it. It's a bit disappointing, really, but I've now got more robots. They're running down to come in and bring a bit more. So I can bring that down to there. But I've only got 11. Just 11 landfill. I want to make that a bit wide. We want to go that wide. Could go one... No, I'm not going to go one wider. I'm going to go the exact width of that one. I'm going to go with that exact width on there. I'm going to do it like that. Here we go. Are they bringing that to me, or is that the construction bots? That's the construction bots. How disappointing. Oh no, some of them are logistics bots, and some of them are construction bots. I got yeah, there's 40 land. There's 50. Right, that's looking a little bit better. So I'm just going to click there, and that's it. That's my limit. And I've gone just off the edge of where the robots will bring me the landfill again, which was... Oh, no. No, they're coming... no, they're not. I thought they were bringing it to me. Ugh, this is a slow process sometimes. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna skip all of this bit. Rather than doing that, I'm gonna run back up and I'm gonna get my own landfill. It's a lot quicker. Here we go. Look, I got a swarm of them now. They're all converging on me now. I'm bringing in some landfill. There's 100. There's 200. Right. That's much better. That's what we want. Rush towards me, my pretties. Bring it all in. Bring it all in. That's probably enough to actually do completely what I want to do. So I can get rid of that now. No longer have that being requested. Let me go all the way up. What's the rest of the landfill situation? Right, the rest of the landfill situation is fine. So I will go to you, and I'm actually going to take a little bit more for myself like that, so that I can definitely do what I want to do a minute. And that is, I want to run all the way back down. I should have just done this to start with. I do this a lot in this game. I get all the way to somewhere and think, you know what, it'd be quicker if I went and did it like that. And in hindsight, there's a lot of things that are so much easier in hindsight. There really are. It's amazing how much stuff is easy to do when you think about it afterwards. When you're actually there at the time, the heat of the moment, that's altogether different. That is altogether different. Right, so I want to go there, and I want to make sure that I got that in exactly that one spot there. I want to bring that down like that. It's only got to go that far. I just need to make sure that it's at the right location for these roboports here. So let's run back up here a second. And, well, actually, I just need to bring them out over that side to start with. So let's run back down here. I've got... Yeah, I don't want that to be all the way out over there. I don't want to be putting anything over there. So let's change this up a little bit. We'll do a copy and paste. Copy you. Just like that. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.